Hello everyone and welcome back to the Homecoming podcast. I am Elliot and my co-host today is Tom. Welcome Tom, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good. How are you feeling? What's the reception about the first episode? How are you feeling about that?
It's been. I appreciate everyone who's watched. Thank you for spreading the love. We've received some nice comments about it. Obviously, it wasn't the best quality, but we're going to try and improve each week.
That is true. We are trying to improve bit by bit. We're just today our first topic is going to be, and our overall theme is going to be comedy. So let's just go ahead straight into it. Tom, who's your favourite comedian?
Good question, Elliot.
Good question.
That's a hard one, you know. I've got a few. I like Russell Howard. He was good in the day, you know. Russell Howard, good news. I like. I saw Jason Manford live once. He was funny.
Okay.
I really like Peter Kay. I find him very funny. Michael McIntyre, great British comedian. They're all British, actually. I don't know how I said that.
I'm not gonna lie. I've heard of all of them, but I'm not gonna lie. Apart from Russell Howard, I haven't really listened to many of the others. Like Michael McIntyre, like I've seen like maybe one or two of like videos of him on YouTube, but apart from that, literally like nothing. But yeah.
Well, that's good. It means we can talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. So what kind of stuff does he do then? What's he like famous for?
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Well, my good friend Michael.
Your good friend Michael, yeah.
You must know he's got like the big show and he does. Like,
well, I see him all the time, like being like advertised. It's just one of those people I've never really gone into because I'm more into like American like comedians. So like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr.
Oh yeah, I like Dave Chappelle.
Those kind of ones, really. I haven't been as much into the English ones. I think literally because everything I watch is on YouTube anyway. So if I ever want to go and it's always the stuff that gets like upvoted or whatever.
Well, I like Michael because he's British and I can relate to a lot of the stuff he does. Like he did this holiday one once where he was on about when they went abroad, and you know when you're on holiday at like the resort and you're like no one's gonna go in the pool. Too cold. You just sit and stare at it. You know, you're on the sunbed because it's too cold at the moment.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, Dad goes, I'm going in, and everyone's like, he's going in. Dad's going in.
Dad's going in.
What? Dad's going in, and he's like, I'm going in.
Big man.
And he goes in the pool, and he's like, it's all right when you get in.
And then everyone goes in. Is that the joke? That's amazing. That is such a good joke.
He had better.
He had a better delivery of the line, but
yeah. Why wasn't the best?
almost there.
Yeah.
So do you think that you've kind of been influenced by his kind of like comedic influence and stuff like that, like in your own life?
Comedic influence? I don't know about that. I think I get.
What, you don't understand it, or just?
No, I don't.
What do you mean?
Dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think I get my comedic influence off my people I hang around with and more like YouTubers and stuff.
I thought you were going to say more like you. Oh, thanks for that, bro.
Right. Sorry, bro.
YouTube, yeah, 100% same though. I'm literally 100% the same. Because all the stuff I watch on YouTube, it like impacts like the kind of jokes and stuff like that. And then, I don't know. And also, obviously, people you talk to, because it's like inside jokes and stuff like that anyway. But yeah, carry on.
Well, I don't watch comedians like a lot. Like I'm not like, oh, it's Saturday night, let's go watch the Apollo or something like that. But I like watching clips of it. Like I'll sometimes just get into the mood of like, oh, let's just to cheer me up. Like Ricky Gervais, I love watching some of his stuff.
Yeah,
because he's fucking funny.
He is funny. Have you seen his new is it Afterlife? Is that it?
I haven't actually. Yeah, Afterlife.
That's the one. Yeah, I saw it on Netflix the other day. I say saw it. I passed by it. I didn't actually watch it, but it looked all right. It looks like something decent. He did that other thing, like 10 years ago. He did a movie, and we watched it. I watched it with my family. I don't know. I don't know if that was it. It's pretty shit. It was where everyone has to be like honest. They can't lie, or they've got to say exactly what they're feeling in their head.
Man.
Yes, man. No, that's the Jim Carrey one, isn't it?
Yeah. I got
yeah. No, it's basically just say whatever's in their head. I don't know. Personally, I didn't like it, but yeah.
Alright, fuck you, Ricky Gervais.
No, well, it is funny because the stuff he did in the Golden Globes, I think we spoke about that last time, or we spoke about that in some other cut, but yeah, didn't get accepted. But I remember that was like quite a big thing, and then he did it the other year. And I was like, not as good, but
he's done it for like 5 years.
I know. There's no such
Big
thing as
leagues.
the joke getting old for Ricky, eh?
But he said that was his last year though.
Did he? Okay,
He's done.
before like a member of Hollywood just takes him out, assassinates him because he's chatting shit about them.
That'd be big news. That.
Yeah, exactly. Would be. So what do you think about like also like finding kind of people with similar humour? Because when we kind of met, obviously we've got different humour, but it's quite similar in the same way. Because like you said before, we've listened to different comedians, stuff like that. We would have had different influences from friends. But then obviously we did meet each other, and then we kind of had similar humour. So what's the kind of thing about meeting people? Do you think you have an instant connection with someone's got the similar humour to you? Or do you think it's not such a big deal in like a friendship? Do you think people can kind of look past it if you had very different humour to someone else?
Yeah. I think as a group, you don't all have to have the same humour. But between friendships, to me, a friendship is stronger if you've got that same intuition of humour.
Yeah.
If you have the same ideas when something happens, like in school, it was a big thing because you could, like, let's say in class, you can't always talk. So if something happens that's funny, you'll look at someone because that's something someone else might find funny. And if you see them looking as well, you're like, see, we get it. Like
your eyes lock across the room. You just smile at them, and you know.
Like, a teacher might say something like, I don't know, stupid, but you find that shit funny. So
Yeah.
You go, did you see that? That was funny.
Yeah. You almost need that like clarification. Like, yeah, we are still on the same
like
wavelength. It's like a wavelength. Yeah. That's what
and
it is.
I have that with in like theatre and stuff. If I'm with people and we're watching something, and someone, let's say, does something quite funny on stage,
you'll look towards that person wrong, who you know. You'll get get the joke,
or like they've done something wrong or something. It's like, oh, you'll look at someone and go, oh, do you see that?
Yeah.
You have that same sort of intuition.
Yeah.
So you and me, we had that quite a bit where we picked each other's humour quite well, and we were stupid humour, like enjoying stupid words.
Very immature, but very
younger,
funny.
Yeah.
It was so... Looking back on it now, it just seems like so stupid. Yeah, it's like all good memories, so it's like you got to laugh back on them.
We say stuff that we used to say. I'm not going to say on here because it's a bit
inappropriate,
crude. But you were saying it, I'll go.
Yeah, I don't know why you used to just shout out "cat." It was so strange. Why did you used to do that? That's so weird. I don't know. Yeah. Exposed.
People won't understand.
Nah, they will. They get it. But yeah, it was one of those things though, wasn't it? Really, like, I guess us two kind of connected in that way, and there were other people as well in our friendship group who had similar humour as well, and I guess that's what kind of tied us together. But there were definitely some people who had very different humour. But yeah, that's one of those things, I guess.
But I think that's how I pick my friendships. So just, can you get along and have a laugh with them? If you can't, like, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
What are you doing?
Do you have any friendships, would you say, that are kind of like just purely like serious? Like there isn't really any room for joking. I guess it's more kind of applicable if you have like a work kind of relationship.
Yeah, I was about to say
something like that.
Yeah, not really. I don't really. I used to work somewhere, and it was kind of like some of the people I wasn't really friends with, but you just sort of
just get on with it.
You just sort of crack on with the job. You have a conversation about your day or something, but it wasn't really, nothing really funny was said. It was just sort of like just to pass the time.
Yeah.
And that's kind of dead in my opinion, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like more than often I get more of that than the actual, like, it's rare to find a place where it's like fully, I find people who I'm working with who are so in my, like, have the same humour as me. Like, maybe it's the places I've kind of worked at, it doesn't, I don't know, but, or maybe I haven't worked there long enough to kind of fully, like, open up to them, but for me personally, maybe the places I've worked at, they haven't really kind of been the people who have the same, like, humour. It's kind of been more places where it's more serious, just get on with the job, and then, yeah, that's just
Depends what age.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
Because obviously, we're maturing, we're aging up a bit now, but some people, I've worked with people who are in their 50s before, and we're in the same level of work, like we're the same, not the same person, but like
the same role. Yeah. Okay.
So it's, but actually, I worked with this one guy. I forgot his name. When I worked in Brighton, we worked at a hotel once, and this guy he was so lovely. He used to work at Marks and Spencer's for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And now he just kind of had this job as like just to earn a bit more money, sort of thing. He's
Mm.
retired, but he just was doing a few shifts a week, and he was so funny. He had this humor where he like a person in charge would say something, and then when they walk away, he'd like
What,
take the mick out
like
of it.
mimic their voice.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Because he just didn't take it seriously. The job
I
because
at
it
that
wasn't-
age though, like it's just like, well, fuck it, like
Yeah,
I can
exactly,
do what I
that's what
want,
it
kind of
was.
thing. Like if they fire me, I don't care.
He did say that.
It's like it's kind of like going
jobs
back to
he'd get
school.
given-
Yeah,
Huh?
it's kind of like going back to school in that way where it's like it doesn't really matter. Like it's like last year of school where it's like you kind of done your exams. If you after year 11, it's that kind of period where you finish your exams but you're still in school. It's like no one really cares, but they still got to be there, kind of thing. It's probably similar
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, he was literally just doing it for a bit more money. He was he was retired,
Hmm.
but he got bored sitting at home.
Oh,
he
so it was
thought,
literally just boredom. It wasn't even like
It
a
was just
I need
boredom,
money
yeah.
kind of thing. Oh, so he literally
He
could
was
have.
like-
If he got fired, he wouldn't have even really cared that
he wouldn't
much.
care. He'd just go somewhere. He didn't really enjoy the job that much, but it was just something to do. And
Yeah.
it was at quite a big hotel, so we had like quite big events on, and
Mm.
so it was quite interesting, I guess, to work at. But yeah, he didn't really care, and I just loved that. So whenever I worked, I was like, can I work with him? I want that sort of attitude because I don't care either. This isn't my career. This is
Yeah,
if I lose
yeah.
my job, it's like okay,
You can just
fine,
move
I'll
on to the
find
next
another one.
place. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So that was nice. That was, and from him being a generation older than me, like he was older than my parents, it was quite funny that. But I did like it.
That's true.
So yeah, and the answer to the question, you can find it in workplace.
Yeah.
It just needs to be. It's just you won't always.
Have you ever been to like any like comedy clubs or anything like that? Because
No,
I
but I've heard
don't
stories.
actually know of any, to be honest. Like maybe it's just where we live, but I mean in Brighton it would have obviously been different. You would have had some, but there's been comedy
No,
nights,
no.
but nothing like big.
I mean, I've got a story about it if you want to know.
Yeah, go for it.
I went to New York when I was in college on a school trip,
Okay.
and these girls were telling me how these they were walking along like near Times Square, and these black men came up to them, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna come to our comedy club?" And they're like, "What?" And they're like, "Come on!" And they like took them to their comedy club, and it found it really weird. I don't know what the vibe was, but I think they did like quite off crude jokes.
Okay.
And they came back and told us, and I was like, "What the hell did you go to?" It was a really weird place.
Strange. Is that like a? I guess you can have more of those in like New York, because I mean you hear about all the kind of up like coming. Well, I don't know. When I watch, all I kind of watch is American comedy anyway. So when I hear about comedians and they're doing interviews and they're talking about how they kind of came up to the scene, and they do like Kevin Hart did like a comedy sketch in like a fishmonger's market, and
Yeah,
there
when
was
he
like
got hit in the eye.
yeah, you heard about that? Yeah. I saw that literally the other day. It
That
must have
sorts
been
of my
recommended. Yeah. But there was like they're all talking about the places they kind of came up to, and they would do it in like strip clubs, and they do it in I don't know like working man's pubs and stuff like that, and all really strange places where you wouldn't normally have like I guess comedy. But I guess we don't really have it, or maybe we just don't. Maybe we just haven't like kind of experienced it. Maybe we just don't go out to that kind of scene.
I think that there's more in America. There's just more people, isn't there?
Yeah,
So,
but
more
you
people
think
to do
maybe
things.
there's probably like London. They obviously must have some there, like because they have all,
Oh, yeah.
all the like Edinburgh Festival, that kind of thing as well, up in obviously Scotland. But yeah, there must be some kind of scene there. But I've never experienced it whatsoever, so I can't really comment on it that much. But obviously it is a big thing. Yeah,
Speaking of Kevin Hart, I find him very funny. I think he's one of the funniest going.
he is
'Cause
funny.
he has a way of. I read this comment about him analyzing how he does his comedy, because what he does is he says a story, but he has different ways of saying it and of drawing you in to want to know more about it. It's like
he uses facial expression a lot as well. Like
Yeah.
you're completely focused on his like face the whole time, and like body language and stuff like that. So he's amazing, isn't he? I actually had his book, his Kevin Hart book or whatever it was, and then he was like, the weird thing was he was like, there was an interview with him talking about the book. Oh God, what was this on? This is on one of these American
Like ABC
interview shows.
News or something.
The one with like Charlemagne the God. I can't remember what the name of it. Breakfast Time TV, whatever it is.
Good Morning America.
Yeah, exactly. And he was talking about it, and he said, my biggest mistake, and I think he wrote it in the book, was like cheating on his wife. And he was like, I'd never do it again. And then they're like, literally like a month after I bought the book, he cheats on his wife again. I was like, I can't really like, I don't know. He's a really funny guy, but maybe his character, like, I just think that trying to get inspirational advice from him maybe isn't the best way to go. Life skills, but yeah, just one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, he's really funny though. I like. Have you heard? You know Dave Chappelle? You must know Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I find him hilarious as well. I love his like sketches as well. They're so funny. It's good.
Well, yeah. Go talk about who you like then. What do you want?
Well, Dave Chappelle. I like Kevin Hart as well. He's really good. Bill Burr's really funny. So he does some sketches on Conan. Conan. He does some stuff on Conan, and it's so funny. Like, there's one sketch, or not a sketch, one story he's telling where he's talking about people trying to get in like Black Friday sales, and they're trying to like climb over each other, and he's just talking about the people getting like trampled as they're all like piling up, and it's just really funny. You got to watch it though; it's good. My delivery as well. It's not great, but the way he said it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. When you try and tell a joke that a comedian does, you can never do it to the best of his.
You can never do it justice.
And then people are like, they don't sound very funny. And it's like, no,
it's just it's just explaining the joke though, isn't it? It's like you got to have the whole delivery to it in the background as well. Yeah. Have you seen all the new like talk shows? The late night talk shows are all just being done in like their houses now. It's really strange, and there's no audience.
I know they're doing it. I haven't watched them because I can't really be bothered to watch Jimmy Kimmel sit on his sofa. But I know they're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I've watched one with Sophie Turner. Oh man, Sophie Turner's so funny, and she was with the Shoulds of Conan there as well. Actually,
Sophie Turner is in Joe Jonas's wife.
Yeah, it's in Sansa Stark.
Oh.
Yeah. She's so funny. Like her and what's she called? Arya Stark. I don't know. I can't remember her name. Maisie Williams. Those two are like, if you see some of their old stuff, some of that when they were like recording, they'd like record funny videos together when they were like doing Game of Thrones. It was so funny. Some of the stuff. They did. Yeah, you should watch it, mate. It reminded me of like some of the stuff we used to do. It's very funny.
No.
Yeah. Little throwback right there. But yeah, so that's my kind of stuff. But yeah. Talking about comedy, Tom, here's a little question for you. What do you think about the amazing comedy channel Parkour Lads? We want to give some little bit of a background on that?
Give some context.
I don't talk about it much. Don't talk about it much. We probably will make like a full episode. About it. Have a special guest.
Yeah, you know who you are, mate. I know you're listening. To all our fans out there.
Yeah, all of you, many. Yeah.
To this point in the video.
Exactly.
Me, Elliot, and our old mate. I won't say his name. He's up and coming.
He's
going to be here one day. There's a special.
When he makes a special entrance.
We really good. Let me talk. We used to be really good at the amazing art of parkour. Obviously, if you've seen us in real life, we're always flipping about and stuff. And we made a little Instagram and stuff. It's still out there.
No, it's not. Is it actually?
Yeah.
Really? No way. Really?
Coming to a town near you.
Yeah. But there was oh man, that reminds me of the time. Oh my god. So tell them the story. You tell them the story about the German lesson putting it up on the board.
So us three lads, we were like best mates in school, and we do these funny. Well, we thought they were funny. I don't think
they were. They were like, actually no. We had a couple of fans. Shout out to Nancy Taylor, big fan. Exposed. She'd like it. She'd like the shout out.
Hey Nancy. We in our German lessons, we were all in the same German class, and we'd write the name of Instagram tag on the.
For some reason, she just let us write our own Instagram tag on the whiteboard. I know she didn't even let us. We used to do it before she turned up, didn't we? That was it.
Yeah.
And then she'd turn up and she'd see it.
Bad.
And then she decided to look it up in the class.
Which I think is a bit weird.
It was a bit strange.
Looking up students' profiles.
It was a bit weird. It's a bit of a strange teacher.
You can say the next bit.
Yeah? Are you handing over the reins?
Giving you the stick.
The stick. Okay. And yeah, pretty much she turns up and she gets up the bio, And it comes up to our Instagram page. It's got a picture of the three of us like doing some like edgy pose, and then the bio says "coming to a town near you." And the problem was the way coming was spelt was obviously Cumming. So she literally read it out and she was like, "Oh, that's weird. Why have you got that on your profile?" And it was very funny. That was like, I don't know why. It was like year 10. We were like just 15-year-olds just like messing around being stupid.
We were year 11, mate.
Is that year 11? Oh shit, that is awkward. Yeah. We're a bit more mature. That was like 3 years ago. Oof.
Because I remember we made them T-shirts at the Hastings College tasting.
Oh my god, yeah, we did. Like, we made merch. We actually made merch. That's pretty funny.
I'm not sure if I have mine.
I have mine. It's been like fully destroyed. Like all of the letters are just ripped off because they just like being when I wore it like twice.
Never wore it. I never wore it. I never wore it. I'm not wearing a T-shirt.
I think I used to wear it occasionally.
And the thing is, when we made the T-shirt, it wrapped around the body, so it actually just like Arca ad.
Yeah, the R and the P were all the way around the end, so under the armpits. So it's Arcore lads.
Those sweaty parkour
lads. It's because of all that parkour. It just gets so hot and sweaty, you know. But yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, that was funny. And we used to do stupid shit like jump in bins, swing off like lampposts. I don't know. It was funny. It was, to be fair, we found it funny back in the day. And if we look back on it, it would be funny, but it'd probably only be funny to us because we were like, it was our kind of like thing.
Speaking of it, on my Snapchat memories the other day, it came up 3 years ago today.
Did it actually? Wow.
Yeah, because you and me did the Parkour Lads Legacy one.
Oh, yeah, we had a reunion. We had the Legacy. That was.
But we didn't have everyone because he wasn't there.
Oh, it was just us two. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was that one. Roundcast. I don't want to say the name actually, but.
Exactly. That wasn't the one with the I was going to say that's not the one with the airsoft guns where we were shooting each other.
No, this was Monsel.
Oh yeah. Okay. We just completely like excluded all the viewers. So like, what the fuck are they on about? But Monsel, yeah.
That was a sterling performance.
That really was. I remember your hat as well. The way you were doing it, it was like.
I was so awkward.
Oh, good times. Yeah, but that was our little whack at comedy, I guess. But yeah, we haven't really done anything since. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. The YouTube videos as well, the ones that never went out. Go ahead, Tom. You can take the lead on this one.
So we've just finished our GCSEs. We've got 12-week summer. We've got a long ass time.
Yeah, long summer.
And I think you were around mine. And I was like, let's do YouTube. We got good personality.
What were we thinking? Go on YouTube, fucking idiots.
We did a challenge it was a shots challenge. So we did shots of, like,
it wasn't like alcoholic shots though. It was like it was like cinnamon
sauce, soy sauce.
It was so grim.
Lemon sauce, I think. Lemon juice.
Lemon sauce.
Yeah.
Just a shot of lemon curd.
But I remember there was like lemonade and Coke. We did a shot of lemonade. So sad.
I know. And it was like water or something like that as well.
So ooh.
It was, yeah. But actually, they were so grim. Like the Worcester sauce and the soy sauce were disgusting.
But do you want to know something? We did. I think it was Worcester sauce, and we both did it at the same time. And I was like, "Ugh, that's disgusting," and you were like, yeah, and you just didn't act it. Like, dude,
yeah, just halfway through, you're like, why are you not acting with me, bro?
It's like, you got to be a bit over the top. And you're like,
and then I start going,
and I was watching the beginning of it. And
no, I remember that. I remember.
You sat like really far back. And
I know.
Like a 4-year-old.
I look so small, and you look just
moving forward. Like, sit forward, you.
It was so fun. It was so shit.
We should put it up one day.
We should. We should do that.
We tried to, but we didn't know how to edit it.
It can be homecoming legacy when this podcast fails.
Yeah, I've always tried to. I've never wanted to delete it on my phone because it's just funny, but it is quite a lot of space. It's like so many videos.
But I haven't seen it in so long. So much of our stuff I literally got like deleted when my iPhone broke. So. And I don't think it's on the cloud. I don't know. So it's like all gone. So I like all of that I haven't seen in ages. So it'd be so funny seeing it all again.
You have a reaction to it one day.
We should.
If you want that, like the video. If we get 10 likes, we'll do it.
Oh my god, we're already selling ourselves out. If
We
we
only got
get
8
20
likes,
dislikes, we'll...
Oh, shut up.
Can we make this the most disliked video?
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, no, if we, yeah. Are we really going to do that already? Like goals, really? We're not going to sell ourselves out like that, are we?
I was joking, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. You know what to do, fans out there. You know what to do. We don't need to say anything. But yeah.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Huh?
What? What are you saying?
Huh?
Yeah, let's get back onto topic then. Comedy. So, have you got any... Do you want to give us a quick rundown? Because you said a couple of your favourites. Michael McIntyre, and then the other one who sits on the newspapers. Russell Howard's Good News.
Russell Howard sits on papers.
Paperboy. Do you want to go ahead and tell us some of your other favourite comedians?
Yes, Elliot, I'd love to.
Do it.
Let me think of some more.
Actually, you know what? While you think of that, I've already thought of our next question, mate.
Oh, I've got one.
Give us one. Give us one, and then I'll move on.
Yeah, I've got one. I like Rob Brydon.
Rob Brydon. Who the hell's that?
Brydon. He played Uncle Bryn in Gavin and Stacey. I know you haven't seen it.
Oh, man.
But he's the
You can't
host
do
of,
me like that. I don't know
he's
it.
the host of Would I Lie to You?
Oh, really?
He's really funny. I saw him live, front row, White Rock Theatre. He was so funny. He came out at the end in an Elvis costume because he sings a bit as well. He was good. I'll give him that. He was very, very funny.
Who's the one who's the what's it called? The one about the kids. Oh shit, I can't remember it. The one with the dad and the kids. You know, it's the two
Dennis.
really naughty kids. The two really naughty kids. No, there's like 3 kids actually, and 2 of them are really naughty. Outnumbered.
Hugh
Yeah,
Dennis.
the dad in that. Yeah.
Hugh Dennis.
Hugh Dennis. All right, Hugh Dennis. Hugh Dennis. I couldn't hear
He's
you.
good.
Hugh Dennis. He's funny as well.
Mock the Week.
Yeah, Mock of the Week. That's what I was trying to say the whole time. Mock of the Week. I actually really enjoy that as well. That's funny.
We got there.
There we go. There we go. Anyway,
What's the big guy called?
What?
What's the big host called?
The bald one. I don't know.
He's Irish.
He's got a slight like lisp to him.
I
can't remember. Whatever. Next thing I wanted to ask was, what are do you have any comedians that you really don't like? Like comedians who steal jokes?
Oh, scandalous. No, to be honest, if I don't like a comedian, I won't watch him.
Okay.
I've never, like I said earlier, I don't watch them like religiously. I just enjoy them every so often, like most people do. And if I can go see them, I'll go see them. So no, like it's never been like, oh yeah, this one I've watched a bit of their shit and it's shit. It's just no. Why? What do you?
Do I have any comedians I really don't like?
Yeah.
I don't know really. I mean, there's a few that like I don't know. There's a few that like trigger me, like Amy Schumer, just a bit shit. But I don't know. I feel like I haven't. To be fair, I haven't properly given her like a proper like good watch to properly like be able to critique her properly. I just feel like there's a lot. To be fair, there is a lot of hate over her because there was that whole thing about her stealing jokes off people and her being not very funny and stuff like that. But I don't know. Maybe that's me just jumping on the... Yeah. She was stealing loads of people's jokes, apparently. Like, they were so similar, and stuff like that, and it was just a bit weird. But, apart from her... actually, you know what? Have you got any female comedians you really like?
Don't call me out. I barely know comedians. I know you're like, you know any female ones? Huh? We don't like females?
Come on, Tom.
I need to do some research if I want to...
You're not prepared for the podcast, bro.
Thing is, oh no, Sarah Millican.
Hey! I don't actually know her. Sarah Millican. Where's she from?
She's got a big... She sounds like, I'm Sarah Millican. Sarah Millican. How's it going? I think she's Scottish. Is that Scottish? I don't even know.
I don't know.
She's really funny.
Yeah?
She's been on Apollo and she does like guest stuff quite a bit. She's good. I like Miranda Hart. She's
Oh, yeah. She is funny. Yeah.
Miranda Hart. Yeah, what about you?
I like Amy Poehler.
Schumer?
I think that's how you say her name. Amy Schumer. The one of Parks and Recreation. She does some comedy like sketches and stuff like that. I find her really funny. I think she's got a great sense of humour. Also, Catherine Ryan. She's really funny as well. She does. I
There's
think
loads
she's
of
done Mock
people.
of the Week as well. You know, you must
Right.
like Catherine Ryan. She's really funny.
Oh,
She's Canadian.
I don't know.
Look her up. Look her up.
Cameron Ryan. What's her name?
Have you seen Parks and Recreation?
No.
That's okay. Dude, she's not in it. That was where Amy Poehler was on. Look her up now.
What did you say her name? Cameron Ryan.
Yeah. No, Catherine Ryan. Sorry, not Cameron.
Oh,
I didn't say Cameron. I said Catherine.
Where I got Cameron.
I don't know.
Cars with a K. Ooh. From Canada.
Yeah.
Never seen her in my life.
No way. She's good. She's a good comedian.
Is she?
Yeah.
Look, we're talking about comedians. Should we talk about some celebrities we like?
Go for it. Go ahead.
Because I was just on my Instagram and I obviously follow
Okay.
good celebrities.
Give us your favourite celebrities then.
Favourite is a big question. It's a big question.
Okay, who you think? Which celebrities have you been looking up? Who's the last celebrity you actually like read something about?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I've been watching a lot of, as some of you may know in the past episode, I think it's
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. So I've been looking up a lot of the actors on there, which are really interesting, like Andrew Lincoln, Reedus, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. They're all good actors. I've got a cool story for you. Two comedians I do like is Billy Eichner. Do you know
I thought you were about to say Billie Eilish.
No.
Like, yes,
Billie
Queen.
Eilish.
Yes, Queen.
Do you know Billy Eichner?
No.
He's really funny.
What's he off?
He has a show in America called
I'll look
Billy
him
on
up.
the Street,
I'll look him up now.
and he was in The Lion King, the remake, as
Billy
the
Eichner.
meerkat.
Oh, okay. Wait, he looks like the guy who played Thanos.
What, Josh Brolin? No, they're completely different.
Josh Brolin.
Is that not his name?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it is Josh Brolin. That's Thanos.
Is it him? Thanos? Yeah, him.
I
Yeah,
was right.
he looks like him. He looks like him. Yeah, you're
Nothing
right.
like him.
No, they look so similar. What are you talking about?
Billy Eichner.
Yeah, Billy Eichner and Josh Brolin. They look similar.
Oh, okay, I can kinda.
Kinda. They do look quite similar.
Alright, anyway, he's really funny. And guess what happened? Last year, I watched the Lion King remake.
Wow.
And he played, he was in The Lion King as
The parrot.
meerkat.
Oh, okay. Is it good?
And Seth Rogen, you know Seth Rogen?
Yeah, I know Seth Rogen.
He played Pumbaa, so the warthog.
Yeah.
They did Hakuna
Hakuna
Matata.
Matata.
And afterwards...
When I was a young warthog.
Yeah, very nice.
Come on,
That's actually the line.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I tweeted like, "Oh, those two made the film," and they both liked my tweet. And I was
Wow. Big win.
Seth Rogen, that's a big name.
It's probably baked when you actually when he liked it, bro.
What?
Yeah, he
Oh,
smokes like tons of weed.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Who's baked?"
Baked what? Weed cakes? What?
Shut up.
The good kush.
So they liked it, and I got like 100 like reactions. It was really good.
Yeah, wow. That's your claim to fame, is it? Biggest achievement. Brilliant.
They're big names.
They are big names. To be fair, I'm going to be fair to you. I've never had anyone famous like any of my stuff before.
Exactly.
Because I don't know. I don't have Twitter, so that's probably why, mate. And they haven't.
There's your problem.
They haven't been checking out my Facebook anytime soon. So sad. Okay. any other famous people, or is that Billy Eichner? He number one.
I like Billy. He's not my number one. I just said I like Bryan Cranston. He's good.
I feel like you really like Tom Holland. I feel like.
Oh, I love Tom Holland.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I'll look at it. I'll look at him now. He's so funny.
Is he your celebrity crush? Tom Holland.
He is a fitty.
He is a fitty. This is true.
I don't know though. He's good.
Do you think all the spoilers were faked? Do you think it's just the company just trying to bait him out, just put him online and him to say them and then them to get more exposure?
Maybe a few, but not all of them. because I think he did just spoil a few because he is young and excited.
Yeah.
But he's great.
He is great. He is great. He is really funny. Yeah.
I really like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay.
Who wrote
Lin.
Hamilton.
How do you spell that? Manuel Miranda. I'm gonna get called up so much for not knowing these people. Oh no, she doesn't even have a picture. It's fine. Oh, it's him.
The
one he did. The one he did. Hamilton. Yeah. Oh.
She doesn't even have a picture. Oh, it's him.
Love that guy. Oh man, he's my favourite too, mate. Love him since day one. Great guy. Sorry,
He
him.
wrote Moana, Mary Poppins Return.
Yeah, he's really talented. I saw him. Graham Norton show. I saw him on there.
Oh, I thought you meant you were there. What?
No. Yeah, I was there behind him.
Shot. Did a bit of the song.
Yeah, he was sick.
And I am not throwing away my.
He's done.
shot.
Yeah, he's done Hamilton, In the Heights.
Yeah.
Man.
21 Chump Street.
The only reason I know that is literally because of my girlfriend.
Hey, fair enough. Your girlfriend's got good taste.
She does. Yeah. Yeah, but crazy guy. He's one of those guys that just like. I feel like he's just like a complete workhorse. Like he just powers stuff.
Yeah, he's really just a really humble guy though.
And like super talented as well.
Yeah, he's just a big family guy as well. He's really close to his dad and his boys.
That's sweet as well. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good guy, man. I want to meet him.
I feel so bad now that I said her.
You bastard. Did you see a ponytail and go, is that her?
No, I didn't even see a picture. I think because I typed the name wrong. And then it popped up and there was no picture. And then I clicked on the... Oh, it's because I spelt the name wrong. I spelled...
Lindsay.
No, I put Linwell, like Linwell. Not Lin Manuel.
Right. Lin-Manuel.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Who do you like, celebrity-wise?
Who do I like, celebrity-wise? I love Chris Pratt.
I like Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt is funny. Have you seen his card trick he did on the Graham Norton show as well?
No.
That is so sick. Watch it. It's so good. Like he's such like an entertainer. Like yeah, he's so good. He's really good.
He's really natural.
He is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He deserves his fame.
He deserves the fame. Apart from that, I'm trying to think. I like I like Natalie Dormer as well. I think she's really talented, and I've already said Sophie Turner and Maisie Williams. I think they're sick. I'm trying to think now. It's one of those things where you're asked and you're like, actually, I can't remember. But if I was just thinking about it, I'd probably be able to tell you like 50.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know what? I started watching stuff like interviews with Daniel Radcliffe the other day. Because he's one of those people... I was never really a big like fan of Harry Potter. I know, shock. But like... I think like I find it quite amazing that he was one of those people who was like a child actor, and he had like, and he went a little bit off the rails where he had like some drinking problems, but he wasn't like crazy, like he didn't go completely off it and start like crashing his car and stuff and
I read something
loads of
about
drugs.
Daniel, and it's because he was so successful from age 10 to 21 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He made all the money he could ever want in the world. So after that, he just started doing films he actually had an interest in, and it didn't really matter on what like it did to his like status or how
he's already
much
so
money
rich
he made, because he's already done all that. So he could just have fun, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. And he said in the interview, he said, I literally like the only reason I haven't like completely washed up is because I love it so much, and it's like a craft to me, and I'm doing what I really want to do, and it's all my favorite stuff. Like it seems really cool. Like I think you got to respect that, haven't you, when there's someone who's like made it through, like it's so wealthy and could just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself with drugs and drink, and instead it's like I want to stick to the craft that I've already done because I'm passionate about it. It's pretty. I think it's pretty inspirational, to be honest.
Another celebrity I love
Yeah.
I love Zac Efron.
Oh, I don't know about
Yeah,
that. And
he's just.
did you
Oh,
see all the hot ones? Oh mate, okay, you go
yeah, I
first.
saw. I
Say
saw
why
that
say why Zac Efron, and then I'll give you my one.
because he's in a lot of musical films, which obviously I'm a big fan of,
Mm.
and he's also really humble. I've seen him in a lot of interviews, and he was in that Ted Bundy film, and I found that
I haven't seen that one. What's the
it's
name of
really
that film?
It's like it's really long. It's like it's what is the lawyer said to Ted Bundy. He's like really evil, just something blah 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 and vile.
Yeah. Wow.
What have you got to say?
Oh, I was gonna say Shia LaBeouf.
Oh,
Yes. Have you seen watch his interview in the First We Feast Hot Ones? Watch that. Also, he set up like a school for like young black kids who want to like do well in like in a really poor area, which is I think is so sick. And he's also like he just seems like such a humble guy, and he's had the whole. I think I like kind of celebrities who have like had like their kind of problems. Like Daniel Radcliffe had like alcohol, and like Shia LaBeouf, I think it was like alcohol as well, or drugs or something like that. And like he's come back from it, and he's like you can tell that he's like really like vulnerable and really like he's been through it all, but he's like just trying to help people now. I think that's so commendable. And also like, have you seen Honey Boy?
no,
Peanut Butter. Have you seen Peanut Butter Falcon? Oh
no.
man, they're so good movies. You should watch them as well. And yeah, I don't know. I just think he's sick. Like, he seems like a really nice guy as well. That's all I'm saying. But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
I think have we covered 45 minutes? I think we have. You know.
I think we're on about 40.
Oh, okay. Well, last 5 minutes. Which other celebrities do you want to talk about?
I just saw one. Hang on. I'm literally scrolling through who I follow. The annoying thing is a lot of big celebrities don't actually have social media, obviously. Will Smith, really nice guy, I think.
Yeah.
Do you agree? Seems like a lot of fun. I've never heard a bad thing about Will Smith.
Yeah. You know what? I don't really know him that well. I know him, but I don't really find him that funny. But yeah.
Fair enough. Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's funny. He seems like
I like
he seems like a good guy as well.
He actually knows what he knows what he's doing.
He's really talented as well. Yeah.
He's made his way in the world.
Mm.
He deserves where he's meant to be.
Yeah. Okay. Are we doing a quick fire now on celebrities?
Apparently.
Let's do that. Quick fire celebrities. Okay. What do you think about
Who?
Tom Cruise?
Oh, sorry, you cut out. Yeah, I love him. Lovely guy. Short, good action.
I think he's really talented, but I don't like that he's part of the Church of Scientology.
What's that?
Okay, let's move on.
Oh. Oh.
It's fine. It'd take too long to explain. We'll do it in our conspiracies episode. That's coming up. Oh, look at that plug right there.
Yeah, keep subscribed, guys.
It's top celebrities. Let's just do a quick fire.
Google it, celebrities.
Okay, Beyonce.
Great singer, great dancer.
Yeah.
Queen.
Twin. She a twin?
No, Queen. I said.
Oh, it's a twin. What? Queen. Yes, Queen. Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I like her old music a bit more than her more recent music, but it's calm.
Yeah. Emma Watson.
Good human being.
Good human being.
Yeah.
She's standing up for good stuff.
Yeah, good person.
Okay, Kim Kardashian.
I mean, fair play to her. Found her way in the world. She's managed to make
She has.
thing herself, and that's the goal, I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess herself. Her plastic surgery self.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
I've never watched Keeping Up with
You
Her.
do you. Neither, so I guess that we can't really have much of an opinion on it, to be fair. Rihanna?
She was good a few years back. I haven't heard of her now in ages.
She made an
Sort of
album.
taken a back seat.
Yeah. Okay. What about Jay-Z?
Good entrepreneur. I like him in that sense.
Mm.
I'm really well there. I don't
think-
really like his music.
I
Never
feel
really
like
listened.
I'd agree with that. I think he's a better entrepreneur than he is a musician.
Yeah, I don't really know him as a musician, really.
He's done. Yeah, I like some of the stuff of Kanye West. Okay, the absolute. This is one really does divide opinions. Justin Bieber.
He's a mixed one, right? I liked him when I was younger. I never said it, but he was alright.
Mm.
I do rate some of his songs now,
Yeah.
and I rate he is nice in some areas, but I've just seen some things where he's a bit of a cock.
Yeah.
he's a good-looking lad, and he's done well, so you can't really blame him once again. Yeah,
You can't blame him for looking good. That is true.
No, I just mean he's made his own way in the world. I've read his backstory. He's literally it was just his mum raising him or something in a little flat in Canada. So he's done well.
I think every single one of these people, you got to respect them for being like at the top of their craft.
The grind.
They have really grinded it out, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna give you Ellen DeGeneres.
I like Ellen. I'd love to be on Ellen.
You'd love to be on Ellen.
I think she's just a very wholesome human being.
Yeah,
done a lot for the world.
She has done a lot for the world. This is true. I don't think she's that funny personally, but I think she's done a lot. I think
she's just likable. You know, that's what people.
Yeah, and should we do one more? Should we do? Let's go for.
Stop doing that.
Brad Pitt.
What interesting choice. Yeah, he's good. You know, he's funny. I think he's good. I've never seen a film and gone, "Oh, he's pretty shit in this." I like him in Fury. That's a good film. And Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
You know who else is in Fury?
Shia
LaBeouf. Good. Brilliant. Wow. Well, that's it, mate. We have made it to the end. Thank you if you've made it to the end as well. We hope... I think this podcast has been good. I'm happy with it. It's gone well. It's good. But yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in again for the second episode.
Comment. You know,
yeah, comment.
If you have any ideas or if you just want to give some feedback or what we could...
Yeah, exactly.
Like about it.
Yeah. That would be really, really great for us. Or just like message one of us too if you've got us on.
You probably do.
You probably do. And yeah, thanks a lot for listening to the Homecoming podcast. Thanks a lot, Tom, for being here again.
All right, everyone, just keep safe. Still, stay inside, please.
Yeah. What's the final word?
Make sure you feed your pets.
Make sure you feed your pets. You've heard it here first, folks. All right. See you later.
Bye.